We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network.
Batting fourth, center fielder, number 87.
Hey, nice and patient. Hit your pitch.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Mark Reynolds waits on deck.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball four, according to Woody Keller.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Coming to the plate now, number 24, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 24.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Here's Echeverria now. His past history against John Lester, a 3-for-7 line. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball right side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 87 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Almora.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria onto the grass. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Number 87. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Your pitch, what spot?
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
There you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 1. Ready once again, number 87. Switch hitter
number
batting
87.
left here.
Go, kid. One time right here.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Okay, let's go. Now you got this.
The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Ready for another chance? Mark Reynolds.
Number 12.
Couple of walks for him thus far.
Reynolds.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 24. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Riding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Addison Russell. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Addison Russell.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. 1 down.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Miami Marlins have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.